Must be going by Bob's clock.
He must be.
He's there.
By the other day.
Okay. Now call the meeting of the Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, prayer, and pledge of allegiance. Oh God, thank you for the gift of this new day. Today we ask for your blessings for those who must work during severe weather events. Protect the public workers who are trying to keep our roads safe for travel, the emergency responders, healthcare providers, dispatchers, corrections officers, and all who have to continue to work for our health and safety. Keep them safe while on the job and as they travel to and from work. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held December 8th, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, guests concerning county business this time? Jean?
Hi. So, today's the day where we're gonna announce the door decoration contest and the winners. So I'm gonna make it short and sweet. First place, was Judge Matika's office. He did the Scrooge by Humbug. Beautiful job. Court administration came in second place. And the third place winner was the district attorney's office. The court administration did like a barn scene. And then the district attorney's office did a gingerbread jail. So those were our three winners, and they'll be getting lunch, and I'll be arranging all that. So thank you for participating. Everybody did a gorgeous job. And that's all I had.
Could we get pictures of those doors and get them up on social media? We'll get them on the commissioner's Facebook page.
Sure, they're there now for voting, so I'll have them pull the three winners out.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
we
thank
just
you.
get them to Caleb and he can get them up on our
Sure.
Facebook page. Yeah,
Okay,
be
will
great.
do. Well, thank you.
Okay,
Have a good day and be safe.
thank you. Okay, move on.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one executive session held on Tuesday, December 13th at 9:30 a.m. for personnel reasons.
The department reports the budget transfers.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The supplemental appropriations.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Expenditures, approval of check numbers 233030 through 233290 for expenditures to the general fund totaling $1,594,165.24.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's report.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The personnel report for county departments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The acknowledgements for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. The American Rescue Plan for approval. Authorize the release of American Rescue Plan Act funds to the following entities that were ineligible for CARES Act funding in 2020 due to not being registered as a 501c3 or a 501c19 as per the attached list.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes, with the exception of the Jim Thorpe Sportsman's Club. All abstain.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Boards and authorities. The Carbon Monroe Pike Drug and Alcohol Commission, a reappointment 3-year term, November 1st, 2022 through October 31st, 2025. John T. Jack Finnegan of Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Hospital Authority reappointment, a 5-year term to expire December 31st, 2027. Craig Zern of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Industrial Development Authority reappointment. 5-year term to expire December 31st, 2027. Mark Severchak of Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Parks and Recreation Commission, a reappointment, 5-year term to December 31st, 2027. Fred Merluzzi of Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Move to table,
Okay.
for a minimum of another week. I don't know if we just wanna take it to the 28th so we can look at,
Yeah.
the other
Because I
options
didn't
that
look
have
at
been
all.
presented.
I'll second that.
1 week or 2? 2.
Yeah, give it 2
Two.
weeks. Motion for 2 weeks.
Okay, Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Courts Computer Information for approval and execution. Proposal received from Vistacom of Allentown, Pennsylvania to purchase a polycard system for courtroom number 1 at a cost of $21,759.71, including equipment, installation, and training. This is under CoStar's contract 034E22-156, and this is funding approved by the AOPC.
Motion approved and execute?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Emergency rental assistance for approval and execution. Addendum number 2 to the sub-grant agreement with Catholic Charities Diocese of Allentown, Pennsylvania for the continuation of the Emergency Rental Assistance Program 2022 in the amount of $105,250.44.
Move to approve and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and Development. For approval, request to apply for funding in the amount of $1,046,437 through the Department of Community and Economic Development for COVID-19 ARPA Whole Home Repairs Program.
Move to approve.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Worker Protection and Investment Certification for approval and execution, Executive Order Number 2021-6, Worker Protection and Investment Certification Form, as required for Municipal Assistance Program Contract Number C0008409-1.
Move to approve and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
A service agreement for approval and execution, the annual service agreement with Rogers Clock Service of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for the courthouse tower clock. The cost is $340, represents an increase of $25.
Motion approved and execute?
Second.
Excuse me, Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The solicitor's report?
Thank you. For the 525 Iron Street project in Lehighton, for ratification of an agreement between the County of Carbon and MBF Property Maintenance LLC of Lehighton, Pennsylvania to perform snow and ice removal and clearing at 525 Iron Street in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. The agreement commenced on December 8th of 2022 and unless sooner terminated will end on September 30, 2023. Compensation for services will be $650 per day on which services are provided, plus additional payment of $350 per day if salting is performed. The agreement may be terminated by the county giving 5 days advance written notice or not less than 30 days written notice by the contractor, and this is pending receipt of a valid insurance certificate.
Motion to ratify?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For legal services having to do with the Election Bureau for approval and execution of an engagement letter from Babs Clements and Zomnier PC of State College, Pennsylvania to represent Carbon County in the action involving Betty Eakin et al. Versus Adams County Board of Elections et al. And Pennsylvania State Conference of the NAACP et al. Versus Lee M. Chapman et al. And just very quickly, both of these cases are very similar in nature. The plaintiffs are seeking a determination from the United States District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania that federal law prohibits the refusal to count timely submitted mail-in ballots that have a defect in the date that was entered on the ballot. They're both very similar and are being heard by the same judge and likely have been or will be consolidated into a single case.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For the magistrates, seeking ratification of an agreement with Donna Valent of Lansford, Pennsylvania, to perform janitorial services at the Carbon County Magisterial District 56-3-03 at Ridge Street in Lansford, Pennsylvania. Agreement was effective beginning December 12, 2022, and will renew annually unless terminated by either party. Compensation will be $300 per month.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
For Parks and Recreation, for approval and execution of a special activities agreement for the use of Josiah White Park, along with the gazebo and banner requests submitted by the Jim Thorpe Tourist Agency for its 30th annual Winterfest from February 17th to 19th, 2023, seeking the banner to be displayed from January 6th, 2023 to February 22nd, 2023, all pending receipt of a valid insurance certificate.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Any further business?
Under further business, I will entertain a motion to amend the agenda to include the declaration of a disaster emergency.
I will second that.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Okay, this time, make a motion to declaration of disaster emergency. I won't read the whole thing, but whereas on or about Thursday, December 15th, 2022, a snow emergency has caused or threatens to cause injury, damage, suffering to the person or persons and property of Carbon County. And whereas the snow emergency has endangered the health and safety and welfare of a substantial number of persons residing in Carbon County and threatens to create problems greater than scope than Carbon County be able to resolve. So adopt this 15th day of 2022, and this will be forwarded to the PEMA, Pennsylvania Department of our Emergency Management.
You have a motion.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Commissioners' reports. Mr. Honor?
None at this time.
Mr. Lukasevich?
None at this time.
Mr. Notstein?
None at this time. Questions by the news media? Oops. Oh, meeting adjourned. Oh, what's, other announcement? Normally we would have had our retirement board meeting today, but, it is being postponed till next week, or 2 weeks.
No, next week.
Next week, okay. This-
What does a snow emergency kind of allow you to do or does?
Well, it's, if enough counties and municipalities declare a snow emergency, should it become a major, or create a major expense for the counties that would qualify for state or federal funding, it just gives them notice that there is expected to be a large amount of snow, and if it would exceed expectations or create more problems such as power outages or fuel, unable to deliver fuel to homes, etc. It enables us to avoid the bidding process sometimes, or if there's a declared emergency by the governor, but also helps in getting the resources we need immediately or as soon as possible.
It doesn't like close down any of your facilities or
No,
anything?
not at all. It has nothing to do with that. It's more of a recovery or additional resources. Let's say we're overwhelmed with power outages, etc. We'd get additional help in. Communications, same thing. Power outages to the comm center, and we're on backup generator or other systems fail. It gives us the ability to react and do something immediately.
So it's kind of just a formality.
Just a formality. We go through it every time. We're proactive on it. we'll declare the disaster declaration, and in most cases, nothing becomes of it other than that we have it on the record. And most times, we wanted to get this done this morning because of the meeting today. Normally, we'll do it, submit the declaration to PEMA, which we're allowed to do, and then we'll ratify it the following week.
For this American Rescue Act money, just why are these groups getting, I guess, the money now and not back in 2020?
Well, that was from before when we were giving the money out, and the fire companies years ago, they've had an option to file two different ways, and because they had a different number, we weren't allowed to give it to them because that was in the regulations. So I think all three of us got together and felt, I mean, it was a lot of the fire companies and things like that that needed the money, and we just made the decision to do that. I mean, it's,
Just the way the legislation or the policies were set at that time, that you could give it to a 501c3, which most fire companies were, or other entities, but you couldn't give it to a C4, which they do the same thing. So we're just making good for those that were not compensated previously.
Yeah, and we had 11 entities who were eligible based upon, you know, the updated flexibility that we had, and 9 responded that they still had a need for the funds, and they hadn't received other COVID type of funding, because that was one of our requirements. They couldn't have received funding from another source of COVID money.
I see a lot of them are like fire companies and clubs. Is this kind of to make up, because, you know, during COVID, they weren't able to hold fundraisers. Is this kind of the makeup of that money?
correct.
And then lastly, the COVID whole home repairs program, what is that?
Yeah, so that was, if you were at the meeting 2 weeks ago, we brought the attention of the public, a recent DCED managed program that allows homeowners and landlords who meet certain requirements to apply for funds to increase the habitability of their homes. And so this is our first step to actually request the money, and then to go ahead at a future date to actually implement a program where county residents, be it landlords or homeowners, can apply for up to $50,000 if they meet the requirements.
Is this kind of helping fight blight a little bit, or is this before it kind of gets to blight?
Well, it would be preventive. We'd like to think it's preventive. Now, we are looking at the possibility, could it help in that regard? As we had Miss Judy here 2 weeks ago highlighting the issue of 204, 206 Center Avenue. And we're in conversations with the borough of Jim Thorpe to consider should she apply, to see if it will work for her. We'll see.
And this million little plus will get split into each project, whatever it feels necessary?
We're gonna ultimately manage the program or contract it out. The Board of Commissioners will have to make that decision how it's gonna be managed and executed within the guidelines that have been published by DCED and the law that underpins that guidance.
That's all I have.